Hey guys, it's the Average Joe back with another video, and today I'm going to be discussing these two cases. So on the left I have the Caudabe Sheath, and on the right I have the Caudabe Synthesis. There have been one or two questions that have been asked to me in the comments, but yeah, I just wanted to get this video out because I kind of wanted to just share my opinions from my experience of using these two cases. So I've been using both of them for the past week or so, going back and forth between the cases almost every day, just alternating, just trying to get a good idea of the feel. So this is basically the difference between the cases. It's mostly just material and the aesthetic look. They both offer the same, 10.2 meters, like 6.6 feet drop protection. They both have MagSafe. They both offer the same amount of screen protection when you're putting your phone face down. So the case that I think people should choose is probably the Sheath, in my opinion. Now, if I'm going to be honest, I like the aesthetics and the feel or the materials of the Synthesis because I just like the overall look, and I like the rigidness of the Synthesis. But the Sheath is more of a TPU, like a thick TPU material. The Synthesis is more polycarbonate plastic. On the inside, you'll see that this, it's basically the same. This is like a smoother texture on the inside and a little more rough. But either way, they both offer the same protection when it comes to the front. The back, the cutout for the camera is a little deeper. So the lip here is raised a little bit more, so you get more lens protection on the Synthesis compared to the Sheath. But the reason why I like the Sheath better, sadly, is because at first I thought it had more of a powdery feel, but it actually doesn't. I was kind of confused, well, not confused, but thrown off in the beginning a bit. But it turns out that the Sheath actually has a more grippier feel to it, I guess. A more, if you get used to it, it does feel better in the hand. And most importantly for me, the buttons have a better tactile feel to it. So if I put my iPhone 14 Pro Max in here, you're going to see that the home buttons for both cases are the same, essentially, the clickiness. The volume buttons is where the difference is, and you can feel it when you're using it in both cases. The Sheath has clickier buttons, 100%. And when you're grabbing it overall, it feels better in your hand, the grippiness. When I have my phone in the Synthesis case, the lock button is good, but the buttons on the volume, for some reason, they feel a little more mushy, which is weird because the cutouts are basically the same for each. So I don't understand why the Synthesis has a mushier button feeling than the Sheath. And the grip on the sides of the Sheath are nice, these little raised bumps, but the back is kind of slippery. So overall, even if you do get a decent grip on the sides, the slippery of the back kind of just, for me, it negates that. So that is why. And also the Synthesis, it's a little harder to get the phone out of its case because the material is a little more rigid. But the buttons and the materials, I guess, is mainly the reason why I'm choosing the Sheath over the Synthesis. So that's just my quick little review of the two cases. I hope you find it helpful. Thanks again, guys. Take it easy.